Hey you guys, welcome to my channel Life by Rara, where we talk about life tips, manifestation hacks, and spiritual truths to transform your life. Today we are going to talk about one of my favorite scripting techniques. It's called the 5 by 5 method, and it works really well. It is time consuming, so if you are someone that wants to do things really fast and you don't have a lot of patience, this method might not work for you. But if you can just take your time and really feel into the exercise and the process of it, then you might really like this manifestation method. So the 5 by 5 method is really simple. It basically consists of first step, select what you desire. I want a new house. Second step, you write out this statement as if you already have it and that you're thankful for it. And after you write that first sentence, then you follow it up with a how this makes you feel sentence. So for example, you would write, I'm so happy and grateful now that I have my dream house, period. I feel so accomplished now that, or I feel so secure at my new home. It makes me so happy, because that sentence is really important, that second sentence, because that's activating that feeling in you, and the feeling of excitement, exhilaration, or whatever feeling it is, that is what's gonna bring your manifestation to you faster. So with that one statement, you will write that in a notebook for 5 days straight. And each time you will write for a period of 55 times. So 55 times is the first 5, and then the 5 days is the last 5. So that's where you get 5, 5, 5. And I have used this technique really successfully in the past to manifest a few $1,000s, and it also to manifest a car. And in both those times, it really didn't take long for my manifestation to come to fruition. And the reason it works so well is because it helps you focus your mind and orient your energy and your intention specifically on your desire for a long period and an intense burst of time. So while you're writing 55 of these statements, it's gonna probably take you like an hour. If you write like one sentence a minute, you can do the math. It might take you 45 minutes, 30 minutes if you're a fast writer. But regardless of how long it takes, it's the energy and the intention and the excitement that you have while you're writing it that is gonna be the key to unlocking what's gonna bring this to you. And I'm telling you, like, you might think about it like 55 times writing a statement for 5 days. Like, I don't know if this is gonna work. I don't know if this is worth my time, but it has worked for me for things that I've believed in. Now, you do want to pick something that is believable for you. So, like the times that I manifested a few $1,000s, I was applying for some business grants, and so what that did was it helped me really focus in on that application process. I was able to follow through on action steps that I needed to take that I might not have followed through on if I wasn't doing this exercise. And so that's one of the ways that it works, is like it helps you really focus. And then from that focus and from that energized feeling of excitement, you take action. The action is in alignment, is going to help the 3D side of things, where you have to be in the reality you're currently in. And that will help bring your creation into your reality. So for instance, with my loans, I would take certain steps. I would call. I remember, I think one of them was like a disaster relief business loan. I can't really remember. It was like back in 2020, around that time, they were doing some relief for, and I had a copywriting business, so I was able to apply. The process was just filling out paperwork, but then it like sits there and you don't know if anything's happening. But with doing this exercise, I called the agent. I called multiple times. I followed up. I was really, rigorous about like finding out what needed to happen, what was, if there was any delay, like what I could do on my part to fix it. And all those steps all together, along with this feeling of expectation that it was going to happen, it sealed the deal. And then shortly after that, everything closed, everything came through, and it's like the best feeling. And what's so funny is, like, after you do this for 5 days, I remember at the end of on the 5th day, I was really tired and I didn't feel like doing it. And it was like maybe 11 o'clock at night, but I was like, no, I'm going to do it and finish it. So I finished it. I wrote it out. And then I just had this feeling of like completion. It's like, okay, it's going to happen. And I feel like it was that feeling and then detaching from the outcome of whether it happened or not that really brought this manifestation in. And I've used this for different things. It's super effective. It's really, really powerful way to start bringing in your desired creation and to help you focus on it, help you build up like your belief around it. Because you'll find what's happening is, like, while you're writing, it's almost like a meditation too, because you're writing, and then your mind is free to think different thoughts while you're writing the same thing over and over. You don't have to think about, okay, what am I going to write? Because you're literally writing the same statement 55 times. So that kind of frees up your mind to think, and you'll notice that you start thinking about what it is you're writing about. So if you're trying to manifest a trip, for instance, you might find yourself starting to imagine certain details of your trip coming to life. You might imagine yourself on the airport, and then when you write that second part of your statement, the feeling statement, that really energizes that process for you. And that is one of the main ways to create, is with deciding what you want to create, focusing on it, believing you can have it, infusing it with a feeling of expectation, excitement, and energy. And then at the end, just detaching from the outcome and knowing that it's on its way to you and that you're going to have what you want regardless of anything. And one of the things about manifesting is that you might have it in your mind how you want something to play out, right? But there are infinite roadways and infinite timelines and possibilities of how you can get what it is that you desire. So it's really important not to become fixated by like, well, how is this going to happen? And like, when is it going to happen? And do I need a timeline? Do I need to write a date? Because with this particular exercise, you don't need to say a date of like when it is going to happen. The more you focus on it, the more you are attracting it to yourself. And so the faster it's going to come in. The way that the law of attraction works is, here's where you're at right now and what you desire, holding what you desire. Here is the thing you desire. You can be on the same trajectory moving towards it. Negative thoughts, negative feelings will shift you away from your desire. Lack of focus, lack of concentration, that'll shift you away from your desire. If you stay focused, positive energy, believing you'll have it, you're gonna get there even faster than you thought possible. So that is one of the things this exercise does, is it helps you focus, it helps you energize your creation, and it helps build up your excitement around it and your belief. So I hope that you try out the 555 manifestation technique. And if you do, definitely come back and let me know what things happened for you, how it all went, if you were able to create something that you've been wanting to create, or if you just enjoyed the exercise. So definitely comment down below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and come back again for more videos. I'm so glad you watched this all the way to the end, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Talk soon. Bye.